Good evening, this is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from my YouTube channel as I continue with my part series. The week that was college football history review, the 1972 college football season. This is week 4 for the games that will play on September 30th, 1972. We're going to start with Princeton beating Rutgers 7-6. Next, Rice and Georgia Tech results in a 36-36 top. Trailing by 8 with time elapsing, Georgia Tech needed school record 5th touchdown pass from quarterback Eddie McCashin. This is from 2 yards to wide receiver Jim Owens, and then successful 2-point conversion on another McCashin to Owens hook up to pull out unlikely tie. The Yellow Jackets had a 21-9 second quarter lead as McCashin also set school game yardage record with 371 on 23 of 38 passing school career touchdown pass with 24 through first 3 touchdowns on 2 to wide receiver Jimmy Robinson. Owls quarterback Bruce Gadd then threw his second touchdown pass, 28 yards to wide receiver Carl Swerk, as Rice trailed 21-16 at visitors. At halftime. Visitors then dominated third quarter, scoring twice for 10 points and 26-21 lead with touchdown coming on safety Bruce Henley's 52-yard punt return. McCashin then led Tech deep into Rice territory before a stunning 99-yard interception for a touchdown return by strong safety Preston Anderson. Now, 5th pick on the day for the Owls, with Rice kicker Mark Williams booting 47-yard field goal. McCashin tossing one more touchdown. Rice was left with a 36-28 lead. A final time drive began for Georgia Tech on their own 39-yard line, facing stiff wind. Cornerback Randy Rhino had 3 interceptions for Yellow Jackets. Auburn beat number 4 Tennessee by a score of 10-6. The new-look Auburn Tigers snapped the Volunteers of Tennessee 10-game winning streak as Tigers defense surrendered only 80 yards rushing and 109 yards passing. Tailback Terry Henley was bullish on decisive second quarter touchdown drives, carrying the ball final 10 plays for 52 yards and a touchdown. Kicker Blartmer Jet added 30-yard field goal for 10-0 lead. Auburn defensive end Danny Sansbury and cornerback Dave Beck led outstanding defensive performance, helping to force 4 turnovers. Tigers finally allowed late touchdown on 30-yard pass from backup Volunteers quarterback Gary Valbuna to wingback Chip Howard. Tennessee coach Bill Battle stood at that moment with 24-4 career coaching record, but with 3 annoying losses to Auburn. Next, Indiana beat Kentucky by a score of 35-34. Indiana passing duo quarterback Ted McNulty and wide receiver Glenn Skolnick burned the Wildcats for 3 touchdowns, including 43-yard touchdown effort to open scoring and 19-yard touchdown pass to win game in the fourth quarter. The Hoosiers rolled win in first quarter to 20-0 lead, including school record field goals of 51 and 52 yards by kicker Chris Gartner. When teams traded sides, Kentucky roared back with 19 points. Its quarterback Dickie McKay had hand and Wildcat touchdowns, rushing for 3 and throwing a 10-yard scoring pass to tight end Ray Barger. After being trapped in early deficit, the Cats scored 34 points until McNulty led the winning fourth quarter drive. Ohio State, the number 5 team in the country, beat North Carolina by a score of 29-14. Ohio State took advantage of new freshman eligibility rule by unveiling newcomer tailback Archie Griffin and new power eye attack. Tar Heels, having prepared for old Buckeye fullback focused robust T, were ill-prepared as Griffin rushed for 27 attempts for 239 yards to break Ali Klein's 27-year-old school record by 10 yards. The backup tailback Elmer Lippert added 116 yards rushing against Dave's visitors. North Carolina had open scoring when linebacker Jimmy the Rat blocked punt in first quarter that was recovered in end zone by defensive end Gene Brown. Now Hill surrendered 29 straight points before scoring on a 37-yard pass from quarterback Nick Vidnovich to wide receiver Earl Bethea. Oklahoma State beat Colorado, number 3 team in the country, 31-6. Only wishbone Colorado could snap was its own as Bison coughed up 10 fumbles, losing 3. Cowboys held tailback Charlie Davis, who entered the contest with 6 straight 100-yard games, so 58 yards, while Oklahoma State halfback Alton Gerald scored 3 touchdowns. Cowboys quarterback Brent Blackman rushed for 70 yards and threw a 16-yard pass to wide receiver Steve Petz for the opening score. Colorado sorely missed starting quarterback Ken Johnson, absent due to death of his father. Score significant signified significant reversal of 40-6 whipping that was administered by Colorado in 1971. Texas, number 12 team in the country, beat Texas Tech 25-20. The Longhorns reminded overflow crowd, including former President Lyndon B. Johnson, that TD touchdowns were better than field goals. The Red Raiders marched to Texas 14, 17, and 15-yard lines on drives that ended with a quartet of field goals by kicker Don Grimes, which tied Southwest Conference record. So Texas Tech led 12-7. Quarterback Adrian Ford then launched Texas 42-yard drive. The go-ahead touchdown with interception of Raiders quarterback Joe Barnes. Texas converted on an 8-yard run by quarterback Alan Lowry, and his 2-point conversion pass to fullback Roosevelt Leaks, who had 107 yards and 20 carries. Lowry rushed for 103 yards, added insurance touchdown, run of 7 yards. Wyoming beat Arizona State, the number 11 team in the country, 45-43, behind quarterback Steve Cochran, who accounted for 4 touchdowns. Wyoming Cowboys scored most points ever against a Frank Kush coached squad. Cochran rushed for 177 yards, and Cowboys gained 472 yards on the ground, with fullback Steve Brown running for 144 yards and 27 carries, and running back Charlie Shaw running for 117 yards and 10 carries, topping the century mark. Now, Sun Devils had their 19-game WAC winning streak snapped, even though halfback Woody Green scored 4 touchdowns while rushing for 11 carries for 198 yards. Now, Arizona State quarterback Danny White threw scoring passes of 23 yards to tight end Joe Petty, and 9 yards to wingback Morris Owens to cut deficit to 45-43 with 51 seconds to go. But Sun Devils could not recover the onside kick. Oregon State beat Brigham Young 29-3. And finally, number 1 Southern California blew out Michigan State 51-6. Struggling Spartans could not get its wishbone attack in gear against 8-man and sometimes 9-man fronts that USC employed to force 7 fumbles. Trojans recovered 5 fumbles and picked off 3 passes, converting 6 turnovers into touchdowns, including an interception touchdown return of 25 yards by linebacker Richard Wood. Despite final score, Spartans defense played well in containing Southern California backs and forcing 6 turnovers before being completely worn down. USC scored 27 points in the fourth quarter, while receiver Lynn Swan opened scoring with 92-yard punt return in the first quarter and closed it with a 30-yard touchdown reception in the fourth quarter. Now, Southern California quarterback Mike Ray threw 4 interceptions but completed 12 of 26 for 172 yards and was team's leading rusher with 53 yards. Now, this loss was the worst for Michigan State since 1947. Taking advantage of Trojan defensive formations, Michigan State tight end Billy Joe Dupree caught 8 passes for 134 yards. That concludes a look at Week 4. The games are played on September 30th, 1972. 1972 college football season. Week 4. The games that were played on September 30th, 1972. Let's look at the AP polls of October 2nd. Southern California was number 1. Number 2 was Oklahoma. 3, Ohio State. Alabama. 4, 5, Michigan. 6, Nebraska. 7, Notre Dame. 8, Louisiana State. 9, Texas. Tennessee. 10. The rest of the top 20 rounded out as this: 11, Washington. 12, Colorado. 13, Florida State. 14, UCLA. 15, Stanford. 16, Penn State. 17, Auburn. 18, Mississippi. Number 19, Air Force. Number 20, Iowa State. So that concludes the week that was college football in review, the 1972 college football season. September 30th, 1972. Please like and subscribe and comment on the channel. Do video smack to tomorrow. For October 7th, 1972, that'll be week 5. Please like and subscribe and comment on the channel. Until then, talk to you soon.